ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So I've been doing lots of languages on Duolingo, and I'm starting to forget my Chinese. So I thought that I would brush up a little bit using Duolingo. I feel like it's something I've mentioned before, but I used to teach Chinese. I used to be a Chinese teacher in a school. And because I haven't used it in nearly 4 years now, I'm starting to forget it. And I can't do that. That would be terrible. So let's do some practice together, okay? Let's do something that I've found a tiny bit tricky, maybe, but it'll be nice and interesting and hopefully relaxing for you. Okay, let's do weather. You should always use the web browser version and check the tips section. The app isn't as good. How hungry? To ask how cold or how small something is, you add 有多 before the adjective. 明天会有多冷? How cold will it be tomorrow? Oh, incidentally, the other thing that I wanted to do more Chinese, or the reason I wanted to do more Chinese was today, Viscaria, I reposted it, I shared it on the community tab, so take a look for it. It was a video, a map video on China, and I loved it. And yeah, it made me think about my time visiting China and how much Chinese I've forgotten. So that's one of the other reasons. So check out that video, it's really good. And inspiration for this video. Okay, where was I? 明天会有多冷? How cold will it be tomorrow? This is fairly new construction for me, actually. I wasn't kind of aware of this. 那双鞋子有多少? How small are those pair of shoes? 今天有多热? How hot is it today? To say when it rains, in Chinese you'd say 下雨的时候. Notice that 的时候 when comes the end of the phrase. 下雪的时候这里很漂亮. When it snows, it is beautiful here. 阴天的时候我喜欢在家看书. When it's cloudy, I like reading books at home. 阴天的时候我喜欢在家看书. 你吃饭的时候不要唱歌. When you eat, don't sing. 吃 to show an ongoing action or state. You've learned to use 在 before a verb to show something is happening right now. 她在听音乐. She's listening to music. Another way to talk about something ongoing is to put 着 right after the verb. 她在等着我们. She is waiting for us. Notice that with 下雨 and 下雪, the main verb is actually 下 to fall. So that's where you put 着. 外面下着雪, 别出去玩, excuse me. 别出, that's difficult to say. 出去玩, 出去, go outside, 出去. It's snowing outside, don't go out to play. 外面下着雨, it's raining outside. 你出去要带伞. You need to take an umbrella. 如果, I love 如果. If versus 就, then. In English we can say, if you can't come, you must tell us, or if you can't come, then you must tell us. Either of these works if you're speaking Chinese in an informal setting, but in more formal settings you'll need to use both 如果 and 就. 如果你不能来，就已经要告诉我们. If you cannot come, then you must tell us. 如果你不能来，就一定要告诉我们. 如果明天下雨，我们就不出去. If it rains tomorrow, then we won't go out. And then never and 从来不. To say you never do something, simply put 从来不 before the verb. 他从来不喝酒. He never drinks alcohol. 这里从来不下雪. It never snows here. 我的猫从来不喝牛奶. My cat never drinks milk. This sounds like a really cool lesson actually. Lots of grammar. Lung is this one. You can see the two little sort of streaks on the left hand side. And that sort of means ice. So lung is cold. To the pairs, that's fei, lung, ban, chang, jiang. Jiang. That means clear, as in clear skies. Jiang tian. So that was jiang. Chang. Chang is like outside space, a field or something. Lung. Fei is to fly. Ban. Ban's like work. Sorry, my computer's gone off and now it's gone all dark. Get back, there we are. Okay, it's sunny today. Let's go out to play. So in Chinese you have to put the subject or the time first. Let's do time, so 今天 today. 今天. It's sunny, so I would say 今天. 今天. It's sunny today. 今天, 今天. Today's a sunny day. I suppose you say day twice in English as well, don't you? Today is a sunny day. Let's go out to play. So let's, we're going to need ba at the end. So let's go out to play. 我们 we 出去 go out. 玩吧 let's play. See, this is right. It is. Or an answer 今天是今天我们出去玩吧. 北京昨天是今天. They use 是 in this sentence in the past. That's interesting. Yesterday, Beijing was sunny. I'm going to get some of these wrong and I'm going to be really embarrassed, so I apologize. Is tomorrow going to be colder than today? Oh, okay, there's comparatives. We need be. That one at the end. And that's going to be in between tomorrow and today, so don't have to worry about the question, we just put ma at the end. So 明天 is the subject, tomorrow. 明天 be. 今天 is it going to be colder? 冷 ma. Don't need 天气, don't need 晴. Yeah, 天比今天冷吗？这里的天气很好。The weather here is good, very good. The weather is nice here. It was sunny yesterday. It was a sunny day in Beijing yesterday. Okay, we did this, so time first, 昨天. It was a sunny day in Beijing yesterday. But they haven't got the Beijing the 天气. How do they want me to do it again? We only just did this. 昨天. Oh, okay. They've done it strangely because in Beijing should be 在 Beijing, or Beijing's weather, Beijing the 天气. So I'm just trying to think what they want me to do here. It was a sunny day in Beijing yesterday. 昨天. It's not 在. 昨天. I need to use 在 surely. Beijing. 昨天. I'm gonna get it wrong on purpose just to see what they want me to do. It was a sunny day. I can't use these words to make the sentence they want. It was a sunny day in Beijing yesterday. 昨天 Beijing 是今天. But that seems all wrong to me. Oh, apparently it's right. 北京昨天是今天. Now see, that's not what it says in English. 北京昨天是今天 means Beijing was sunny yesterday. Just overcomplicated it, okay. 明天比今天冷吗? We've done this, so is tomorrow going to be colder than today? 明天比今天冷吗? The weather is nice here. 这里的天气很好. 这里的天气很好. 你觉得明天会是今天吗? Do you think, come on, that 你觉得明天 tomorrow 明天是今天吗? Tomorrow. Why is it done a capital W? There's a pretty bird outside the window singing. 你觉得明天会是今天吗? Do you think that tomorrow will be sunny or a sunny day? How is the weather in Shanghai? 上海的天气什么样? 怎么样? Hello, birdie. I don't know if you can hear that. It's just outside the window. 上海的天气怎么样? How is the weather in Shanghai? 上海的天气怎么样? Say it again. How's the weather in Shanghai? Do you think tomorrow will be a sunny day? Okay. We saw this in Chinese earlier, so 你觉得明天会 what do we say 会是 I've never ever used that in a sentence 会 with every other verb, but 会是 let's give it a go and see what happens. Will be 会是今天吗 Apparently yes. 今天是今天我们出去玩吧 Today is a sunny day. Let's completely forget punctuation. Let's go out and play. 今天是今天我们出去玩吧 How cold will it be tomorrow? Ah, this is the one that I'm not familiar with. How cold, how cold, how cold. 明天有多冷会 Will it be cold? 明天会有多冷 Oh, apparently that's right. Hooray. Tomorrow will have how much cold? How cold will it be tomorrow? 明天会有多冷 Got off again. I have my PC on in front of me and it's my light. So when it goes on standby, it goes dark. Logically. 明天会有多冷 Sim. How cold will it be? 明天会有多冷 How cold will it be tomorrow? Today's weather is not cold. 今天的天气不冷。今天的天气不冷。Today's temperature, today's weather is not cold. And it's the same in Chinese. 今天的天气不冷。Today's weather is not cold. Perfect, apparently. I can't help it. Okay, we'll do one more really quickly then. Let's do... Okay, what can we do? So, doubling verbs for brief actions. Oh, okay, this is something fun. He says, the grammar nerd. Doubling verbs for brief actions. Sometimes a verb is repeated twice in a row. 我随便看看 to show a brief casual action. 我随便看看 would be translated as something like I look, or I'm looking, I'm having a little look. In a shop it means I'm just looking. If someone asks you, can I help you, say 我随便看看 just having a leisurely look. Oh yes, 我随便看看 is actually here. 我随便看看 I'm looking, however I like, I'm just looking. 我想试试这条裙子 She just wants to try on this skirt. Measure words. Here are some measure words you can use to describe clothing. 件 clothing tops, like shirts and jackets. 两件衬衫 two shirts. 两件衬衫 条 some long and soft objects like trousers and dresses. I refuse to say pants, it means something different in Britain. 那条裙子, that dress. 双, some objects that go in pairs. 双, 这双鞋子, this pair of shoes. Comparisons, to make a comparison, say be, to compare to, between the two things you're trying to compare, and then add the adjective right after. You don't use 很 in this construction, so 这件衬衫比那件衬衫贵. This shirt is more expensive than that shirt. 你的裙子比我的漂亮. Your dress is prettier than mine. 你的鸟比我的鸟可爱. His bird, to say 你有它, his bird is cuter than my bird. Hey, good looking. We've already seen how 好吃 means that food tastes good. You can also add 好 before 看 to say something looks good. 好看. 你的朋友很好. 你的朋友很好看. Your friend is good looking. 那双蓝色的鞋子不好看. That pair of shoes does not look good. Okay, let's do the lesson then. 脚. I wonder if I've got the volume up. Hang on. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. 脚. I hope this doesn't change the volume of the recording now. Oh, I better check actually. Yes, testing, 1, 2, 3. I keep accidentally pressing stop. I've done it like 3 times now. Anyway, I digress. Okay, happy holidays. To wish someone a happy new year or happy birthday, just add 快乐 after the special day. So, 生日快乐, happy birthday. 生日快乐, 生日快乐. The most important holiday in China is the New Year, of course. Also known as 春节, Spring Festival. It's a time for family reunions, big feasts, and red envelopes with money. There are red decorations everywhere. Colourful line dances to bring good luck, and firecrackers to chase away evil spirits. 新年快乐, Happy New Year. To talk about giving a gift to someone, use 送 and 给. So you'd say 我想买一瓶法国红酒送给他. I want to buy a bottle of French red wine to give to him. 他们送了礼物给他. 我们送了礼物给他. We gave a gift to her. Okay, let's do this then. Chun or spring, from Spring Festival, Chunjie. Chun. This is Jie. This is Hua, and Le. Le. That's sort of like amusement. Le. It's in the word 快乐, happy. Songs, intelligent. Hua, speech. Chun, spring. Le, entertainment. Is like contrasting information. What date is the Spring Festival this year? 今年秋节是几号？No, 7月几号? What date is the Spring Festival this year? 今年秋节是 几月几号 I'm not sure if I need 的是节日 festival 春节 Spring Festival 快乐 happy. Yeah, okay, it's fine. 你快乐吗 What a deep question. Are you happy? 你快乐吗 I hope so. 我希望 Happy birthday 生日快乐生日快乐生日快乐 Happy birthday. 明天是什么节日 So 节日 is like festival day, but how they festival holiday, okay, what? Not as in like your holidays to the beach, this is a national holiday or a local. What holiday is tomorrow? Would that do? What festival is it tomorrow, yeah? 你快乐吗 Are you happy? Yes, you can say 你开心吗 So many words for happy in Chinese. 今年春节是几月几号 What date? Notice we in English we say what date, but in Chinese you'd say is what month, what number. What date is... I'm gonna be daring and say New Year rather than Spring Festival, yeah. It's Chinese New Year. Get rid of the EW. This year. 今年. Spring Festival is the biggest festival in China. Okay, so just look at the words they've given me to work out how they want me to express in China. And it's going to be a genitive, so it's going to be of China, I think. That's the subject, 春节, Spring Festival. I would say 是中国的最大 Oh no. No, we don't do it twice. 最大的节日 I mean, technically it could be 春节是中国的最大的节日 Could it? Oh no, I suppose 最大 is an adjective, well, comparative, but an adjective, so yeah. 春节 Spring Festival 是 is 中国 China 最大 most big 的 of 节日 festival days 生日快乐 Happy birthday. Chinese people like to wear red clothes during Spring Festival. Okay, 中国人 Chinese people 喜欢 like 喜欢全红 wear red 衣服 clothes Oh no, okay, I think I need to put 在中间 at the beginning during 在 It needs to go before 喜欢 then 在中间喜欢红全红衣服 Yeah, okay, he was right. They also would have accepted 中国人在中间喜欢穿红的衣服红的衣服很红的衣服 I would only say 的 after 红 if it was more than one syllable. Like a very red 很 or Thai. Like that. 节日快乐 Happy holiday festival. Happy holidays, happy festival. What festival is it tomorrow? So time first, 明天是 什么节日? Tomorrow is what festival? 明天是什么节日? If you're learning Chinese, then the most important thing to learn is the word order, and that kind of means time either goes first or just after the subject in the sentence when you're saying when something happens. If you're saying how long something happens for, then it goes at the end. So, I'm visiting my mum for an hour, it goes at the end. But if you're saying yesterday, I visited my mum for an hour, yesterday comes first. But in English, we can change the word order. We can say, I visited my mum yesterday for an hour, or I visited my mum for an hour yesterday. But you can't do that in Chinese. How long something goes at the end, when it happened, is at the beginning, either very first or just after. So you can say, I yesterday went to the shop, or yesterday I went to the shop. But yesterday can't appear anywhere else in that sentence. 春节是中国最大的节日. Spring Festival is China's biggest concern. I love predictive text. Festival. 春节是中国最大的节日. Spring Festival is the biggest festival in China as well. Happy holidays. Just 节日快乐. 中国人在春节喜欢穿红的衣服. During spring break. Spring Festival. We don't have spring break in the UK, so I don't know what it is. I guess it's just for students, isn't it? University students. 中国人在春节喜欢穿 during Spring Festival. Chinese people, I like my predictive text is in Welsh as well as English. During Spring Festival, Chinese people like to wear red clothes and just more perfection. It's nice to know I haven't totally forgotten all my Chinese. Cool, well I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, stick a little thumbs up for me please, as so. And if you're new to the channel, then 欢迎, hello, 你们好, 大家好, welcome, and press subscribe, I suppose. I'm going to do a video shortly to celebrate the 4,000 subscriber limit, whatever, threshold that I just hit. Thanks ever so much guys, it's awesome. And I'll talk about it properly in that video, but otherwise, I hope you're fast asleep really, and drop us a comment if you're not, and let me know how you're doing, but I'll speak to you soon.